All right, one more. Eric Brown says, I found a miracle in the Quran. He managed to screw up so badly that he misrepresented every professing Jew or Christian. He said Jews say Ezra is the son of God and Mary is God. No one ever said that. Clearly, miracle is demonic. Yeah, and that is it's a problem with the Quran, namely that if the author of the Quran is Muhammad, I understand Muhammad making these mistakes. I understand Muhammad hearing Christians talking about the Trinity, hearing Christians talk about the Father and the Son, and hearing Mary, the mother of Jesus, and thinking, oh, that's what they mean by the Trinity. I understand Muhammad making that mistake. You could forgive Muhammad for making that mistake. But if God is the author of the Quran, I expect God to know better than that and God to be able to actually respond to Orthodox Christianity. What do you think?
Yeah, and then of course the fact that he goofs when it comes to the Jews.
Yeah, Ezra.
I mean, where in the world does that come from? You've got at least an idea of where it could have come from, as an error, of course, but where it could have come from in the case of Christians. You just gave it, right? He hears the terminology Father, Son. He also hears Mary referred to as Mother. So if Christians believe in a Trinity, then it must be Father, Mother, and Son. That you at least have some accounting for, but where in the world does the notion of even the confusion of Ezra as son of God? I imagine it was just another bad mistake in reasoning, right? But maybe we don't know of any sect that believed that of Judaism. Yeah. But maybe there's...
And in fact, when I brought this up to Muslim apologists, I think Shabir Ali said, yeah, well, I mean, it could just be referring to one person that we had no record of. It's like, really? That's in the Quran? The Quran is responding. And the problem with that response is, it's not just the Quran, it's in the Hadith as well, where Jews on the Day of Judgment are going to be asked why they claim that Ezra is the son of God. And so it's attributing this to Judaism in general, and we can't find a record of any Jew who's ever said it. And so it's very strange.
Why does Allah in his book, it's only 114 chapters, take time to discuss this belief of a single Jew? And of course it says Jews, right? Jews say. So he's not talking about one. But why does he have time in his book to talk about this insignificant minority of Jews, but not address Jewry as a whole or in general? So that's just problematic. It's unwise, and so forth. But the Quran doesn't just get Christianity and Judaism wrong there; it gets it wrong all over the place, right? So that's just the tip of the iceberg.
And so Muslims have to hypothesize all these different groups that were teaching all these different things that we have no records of in order to justify the things Allah is saying, when you just have to wonder, why didn't Allah respond to what people actually believed, what Orthodox Christianity and Orthodox Judaism actually believed?
Yeah. And if the Quran is not really addressing Christianity, then why do Muslims still insist on interpreting what Christians believe about God in light of the Quran's false charge? I mean, every single Muslim does this, right? The Quran says that the Trinity is belief in three gods, the Father, the Mother, and the Son. I don't know a single Muslim that I've talked to who objects to the Trinity that doesn't miscast it as belief in three gods. It's like they can't admit that it's not three gods, otherwise they'd be saying Allah was in error. But if they're saying he wasn't really talking about the Orthodox doctrine of the Trinity, then why are they still stuck in that mindset, right? I mean, they still insist on interpreting the Christian doctrine in light of Allah's errant claims. So that to me is problematic.